Sit your ass down.
Have you been checking out the WNBA?
Oh,
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Oh man,
Now the girl telling the truth, man. They're playing.
All thing is,
Man.
like, take the fucking feminism out of this shit. Take it out.
It ain't.
Take the fucking feminism out. Man, God damn it.
Yeah.
Girl dad. Throw that shit the
Girl
fuck over there,
dad.
man.
You're right, Dan. Girl
There's
dad.
competition.
You got two girls.
Because this little white girl getting pushed around. Now we give a fuck. No.
well, it ain't her. They pushing Angel Reese around now.
Andrew
Yeah.
Reese got yoked up too. She sure did.
Man, that was a dirty play. Just
Yeah.
dirty. Like, what
It
the-
really was.
That's basketball though.
And-
I'll tell you right now, I fucking love it. I love it. Like I said, yeah, it's bringing attention to the game. My dad wanted to say, welcome back, y'all. He's been watching this shit for years. You know, they
Yes, sir.
I told
Shout out
you.
to
Mid-80s. I feel like somewhere in there, man.
I'm telling you, like I said, he'll watch a WNBA game almost over NBA game any day, almost. Like I said, they be out there. It's not like how it was back in the day, but like I said, the attention that the game has right now, because of, I'm going to say it, and I'm going to get in trouble for it because of the Great White Hope, but it is what it is. But at the same time, the attention to the WNBA has been brought afloat to whereas that you've got a WNBA league pass now, which I believe is $39, $29.99, I believe, whatever, and everything like that.
$34.99. It was 20 something the last like 3 or 4 years. It was 24. They went up a whole $10. So you can tell that the league has been
Raising up, baby.
Yeah, the Great White Hope or whatever. Like I said, bringing the right attention to the game, and it's almost to the point to whereas everybody's saying that Caitlin Clark is being treated unfairly, but Diana Taurasi did get basically greenlighted off of when she was on SVP, when she was asked, hey, what advice would you give Caitlin Clark? What does she have to look forward to? Hey, she put the quote out there, and they tried to basically bully Diana Taurasi to where it's, oh, you bullying Caitlin Clark, you just hating on her and everything like that. What's going on with Caitlin Clark right now? Exactly what Diana Taurasi said was going to happen to him when she got into the league.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be a learning curve.
It's a grown woman.
It's tough out there.
They're gonna whoop her ass.
Yeah, and looking at their schedule, so their schedule wasn't whoever, even though they did schedule back in like January, February, they had to run all these games closer because of the Olympic break.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of games going on, but it didn't help. They played like 3 of the top 6 teams in the first like 6 games of their season. So it's like schedule wasn't favorable. They had to play Connecticut twice. They had to play New York Liberty twice. That's 2 of the top 3 teams from last season, and they had to go to Seattle. So it's like if they play Vegas too, they play the Aces. So like I said, they got to win the other night against the Fever. Got to win against the Sparks, and play sold out the Staples Center. The lower bowl, the night they sold 19,000. I said interesting.
Well,
And the other day, I looked up the tickets. I looked up the tickets for the Dream and Fever game. Floor seats, they want $1,000. And like the floor seats is $1,000. I'll put it in the group chat. I'll put the guys still got a
and that
screenshot.
game is at State Farm now, right?
That game is at State Farm. Yep.
$1,000
for floor seats. Yeah.
Woo.
It's crazy. And in the lower bowl, the middle bowl, what is it? The middle upper bowl, that's like $100. It's almost $200 some dollars for those seats. Hey, look, I ain't even paid $200 to see Kobe, so I'm looking like, woo.
That's what I'm saying.
I got to really love. Okay, go see her for that
Now, do y'all see people like losing interest if the Fever keep losing because like they would have 1-6 and she been playing. Last night she had like 8 points. She been struggling a little bit. Their offense, basically pick and roll. She goes off the pick and roll and goes into a double team and tries to pass out of it. And gets the ball stolen.
There's a reason why.
Y'all need to switch it up.
There's a reason why they had back-to-back number 1 picks. 2 years in a row.
Aaliyah Boston has been playing up to her potential.
She sure hasn't. She definitely hasn't.
She's been getting criticism. She had to delete her Twitter. She had to get off social media. They've been dogging her, But they got to figure something out.
And like to say, the other crazy thing is like this, everything got sped up, of course, since Caitlin Clark came, and you hate it because they've been fighting for charter flights. It was coming. it was going to take a little longer. But her being there sped everything up. And now you're going to have next season and the season after that, they're going to introduce 2 expansion teams. One in Golden State, another one in Toronto. So that's going to add more roster spots and more people into the league. So because people forget WNBA, they are strict 12 player salary. Roster size. They don't let like 13 people, 14. No, they stick to 12. So adding more teams is going to help keep building the league. So like I said, I'm here for it. I just hate that they forget that. I hate that the new eyes that are been in watching this WNBA, they haven't been around long enough to really know, like, this is what's been going on underneath their eyes from the jump. They're just finally opening their eyes up to actually see what's going on. Because if you've been watching it, all these underlying beats, like you got on Connecticut, you got 2 girls married to each other. You got like on the Fever, what's the Nalissa Smith and what's her name, Carrington from Connecticut. They used to date each other, and then the one girl fouled her. And she slapped her hand away, and they the teammates. So it's like you got all the other stuff.
Yeah, they got stories going on.
The Housewives crowd in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Women are getting interested in this. I've seen posts on TikTok saying, "Ooh, I like this."
I'm telling you, you got some vested interest in this or whatever. Just not even for the athletic part of it. Like I said, there are storylines involved in this shit.
Exactly. And believe it or not, they compete against each other respectfully more than the guys do. In some cases, they be going at it like they was cussing each other out yesterday. It was the Sky and the Sky and the Sun game when Alyssa Thomas got kicked out of that game, got ejected for the foul. Marina Mayberry and Carrington, they going back cussing each other, shut the F up, going back and forth. So I'm glad more odds are actually starting to come into the, I guess, the general population is trying to get here and respect what Caitlin Clark is doing. But she got to know it's a learning curve.
Yeah,
and respectfully, her game needed some more work outside of just shooting because everybody knew that's what she could shoot. But if you watched her actually play, she can only go left. She barely shoot off her left side. So it's like a lot of stuff that she's learning that she's got to learn to go through, which is going to take more time. Now, one thing I don't think she's going to be the one to go overseas and play like in the winter. I think she's just going to stay.
Oh no!
Stateside. I think she's going to go overseas. Yeah, I'm saying I don't think she's going overseas.
She got. She stay home and shoot all her commercials and shit. Get all that out. That little downtime.
No, ain't no way.
And like Andrew Reed said, and I know I've said it before on the pod, people forget that when these girls get these deals, they still carry over in the league, like in the WNBA. So they make more money pretty much with the endorsements and the outside stuff that'll cover up their contract. And you'll get lucky like what the Aces did. They got somebody to sponsor every person on their team for $100K. Just $100K they get randomly.
Aren't they investigating?
They were investigating that. Yeah. So man, y'all need to watch WNBA, man. I'm an advocate for watch the WNBA, man. It's good.
Generational draft class.
Yeah.
Yep. It'll always be remembered. Yep. Yep.
Shout out to the
people
ladies.
got on Charles Barkley because he was saying the women were hating on Caitlin and Angel Reese, but the women like, nah, what are you talking about? Nobody's hating on them, and y'all just starting drama. But
Chuck didn't know what he was talking about. He was just going by a narrative he heard and didn't really look into what what was going on.
The funniest part is when he threw LeBron's name in there.
Well, LeBron he did make a comment about it. He was saying, yeah, Caitlin is responsible for a lot of this, and so I guarantee you, LeBron, you was right.
I guarantee you,
exactly.
LeBron. Hey man, you ain't gonna put my name out there like that. Even though I said this, you ain't gonna put my name out there like that.
Right.